Alright guys, welcome to day 12 of the Persona 4 Golden real-time playthrough. Yesterday we played through the entire first dungeon in the game. Today it's gonna be a bit faster and simpler than that, but let's go ahead and jump into it. So first of all, we're gonna load the game, and this is gonna take us directly synced up, starting with today. So go into class. Hey, don't rush. If we go through... Okay, just leave me alone. They talked faster than I was anticipating.
What's up?
Morning, you. What was that about? Is that kid already at the rebellion stage? Well, these murders must have parents around here pretty worried. Oh, about the culprit? I was thinking about it some, and I don't understand him at all. Seems like a lot of effort to dump someone into a TV. How's he doing it? The more I think about it, the more confused I get. Let's say... I guess let's say I don't know either. It seriously makes no sense to me. Well, I guess all we can do now is wait for Yukiko to get better. So we continue idly chatting as usual. And then now, skipping ahead to lunchtime. I think this is when people are gonna ask us to hang out later. Oh, classic Yosuke.
What's up?
Hey, you have anything going on? If you're free this afternoon, can you come with me? There's some place I want to go. Think about it, okay? Very ominous, but we'll consider it. Maybe you should hang out with Yosuke after school. Hang out with him, doing whatever it is that he's alluding to. So after school, classes have ended for today, waiting for Yukiko to recover. So basically, since we already finished the dungeon with Yukiko, we're set, nothing else to do really, so just kind of waiting for a while. Okay, why? I wasn't like, let's go talk to everyone, every NPC around school, but she's just like staring at that board pretty intently. Oh, it's the transfer student. Well, are you used to things here yet? It might not be all that different from the city, but is there anything you don't understand? I'd explain the school to you if you need me to. Is that okay? I think I understand the school, so let's go ahead and say no, I don't need help. Oh, I see. I understand. It is a small school and all. So today we're going to be hanging out with Yosuke, but before we do that, I forgot to buy books on like 2 days ago, so let's go ahead, go to the central shopping district, run over to the bookstore. It seems a new book has arrived, The Lovely Man, 1200 yen, the Famous Man series, now in stock. Should you buy it? I mean, let's go ahead and buy all of them. Finish reading to help increase knowledge gained when studying, the basic fishing guide, finish reading to be able to fish more. The Amazing Khan Saga, Volume 1, reading it may raise your courage. So all my stats are maxed out since I did a new game plus, but we'll go ahead and buy all the books. It'll be something to do. Books can be read somewhere that you can be alone. Perhaps you should try reading them on the sofa in your room once you're home. So it'll give us something to do other than just going home and studying, increasing our knowledge even though we're already maxed out. So now let's go ahead, go back to school, and then we'll hang out with Yosuke for the day. So, second floor. There he is. Let's see what that mysterious place was. If you're free, want to go somewhere? Yosuke wants to go somewhere. Since you have Pixie, the persona of the Magician Arcana, you feel you could be closer. You feel your relationship with Yosuke is going to become closer soon. Will you spend the afternoon with Yosuke? Let's go ahead and spend time with him. Let's go then. Yosuke looks happy. Yeah, I kind of feel like reading all this text out, it kind of makes it more apparent that some of the text is kind of like, feels a little repetitive, but it's not too bad. Okina City, in front of Okina Station. Yosuke brought you all the way here. Oh, thanks. Glad to see you in the chat. Thanks for sounding off. Yeah, no, picking up again. Today's gonna be a pretty quick one, so, you know, not too tiring. The dungeon yesterday, that was like 2.5 hour stream, the longest one yet. I was pretty worn out by the end of it, especially since it was pretty late to begin with, and I had to do 2 days back to back, but this one should be pretty easy. We're taking it easy, hanging out with Yosuke. It's been a while since I breathed this kind of air. You know, I'm just a poor little city boy drawn to that urban scent. Wait a minute, am I starting to sound like Teddy? Let's go... yeah, let's be jokey about it and go, you're looking hairier. Now that you mention it, the foam in my facial soap this morning had... Hey, you're making me scare myself. Yosuke's smiling. Well, that aside, what should we... Alright, got a phone. Oh, that's gonna... That's a long ringtone for a text message, but apparently it's a text message. So he's answering it, taking out his very modern flip phone. More spam. Looks like someone got my address. I get a lot of spam. Let's say... what can you do? Because I feel like otherwise if we're just like, why don't you do this? Then it's like, don't get hard, like, don't go being rough with him. Yeah, I know. I don't want to change addresses, so Yosuke is sighing. I haven't changed addresses since before we moved to Inaba. I mean, I might get a text from someone. It's hard to call, you know? If I called people just to tell them my number changed, they get annoyed. And some of them never plan to text me anyway. Oh, but hey, don't look at me like I don't have any friends. Though, to tell you the truth, I don't remember what we all used to talk about. Can't really call them friends. Inaba suits me just fine. Plus, I got something I need to do there. I'm counting on you, partner. You can sense Yosuke's enthusiasm. You feel you understand Yosuke a bit more. Alright, got to, I believe, level 3. Yep, rank 3 of the Magician Arcana. The Yosuke Hanamura social link has reached level 3. Your power to create personas of the Magician Arcana has grown. Yosuke's determination in battle has been enhanced. You can now perform a follow-up attack during battle. When you knock down an enemy in battle, your ally will sometimes follow up. Well, with that in mind, should we head back? It'd suck if something happened back there while we were over here. Alright, let's head home. Wait, let's get everyone a souvenir, then go home. Alright.
Alright, let's go.
You return to Inaba with Yosuke in a hurry. I don't know what exactly you can get as souvenirs from...
Welcome home!
Well, I forgot. Yeah, we did go into the city. But I feel like it'd be weird to get souvenirs from, like, a city that's not far away, but... Welcome back. Alright, let's see if there's any food. Nothing catches my eye. Let's go ahead and check in with Nanako. This answer is hard. Nanako is absorbed in the quiz show. You should leave her alone. Now, generally I would check in on what's on the TV, but it's gonna ask, like, prompt it to be like, hey, you switch over to the weather forecast. So I'm like, let's let Nanako watch her quiz show, not bother her. Let's take the game's advice and leave her alone. So now, save the game, go upstairs, and you remember that you have a book that you haven't finished yet. Perhaps you should sit on the sofa and read. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and read, because otherwise the only other thing we can do is, like, get to bed, study, even though we're already maxed out on knowledge. So by the end of the playthrough, maybe we'll get the achievement that I don't have yet to read every book in the game. So we'll go ahead and just read for the night. Sofa looks nice for some reading. What shall you do? Let's go ahead and read a book. So I know later on there's a book that if you read it, it makes it to where every night you can read 2 chapters of book instead of 1. So I'm going to go ahead and read Beginner Fishing, because that, like, being able to fish is kind of the most useful thing we can get from these books. And if we do 1 chapter tonight, then later on when we get 2 chapters a night, we can finish it and save me 1 extra reading session. So let's go ahead and read Beginner Fishing. Yep, let's go ahead and read that. And then now you begin reading Beginner Fishing. The author's advice for those just learning how to fish is to not lose heart after hours of waiting for a bite. It seems willpower is very important for a fisherman. There's still some pages of Beginner Fishing left. You decide to save them to read next time. Alright, so that's going to wrap it up and end the stream for today. So, you know, hung out with Yosuke, bought some books, and actually started reading them. So, seems like a pretty decently productive day. I mean, not as productive as completing an entire dungeon and saving Yukiko yesterday, but, you know, after a long day, you gotta take it easy, relax, do some reading, so seems like not too bad. I'm gonna wrap it up there, and thanks guys for tuning in. See you tomorrow.